Mild-mannered, with inquisitive eyes and cute fluffy faces, people often ask Pat Mead, what are they? Deer? Maybe part camel or llama.
People would come up and say, they look like Dr. Seuss animals, they look like Martians, they look like this, they look like that. People say, oh, they look like deer, but we do have deer that come, and it's funny when the deers look at the alpaca and the alpaca look at the deer, they really look different.
While alpacas are in the camel and llama family, they are very unique animals. Alpacas are native to South America, but since imported to North America in the mid-'80s, they are now very much at home here in the United States. Pat Mead co-owns West Valley Alpacas and is just one of the hundreds of alpaca owners in California. What makes alpacas so attractive to raise is the amazingly soft fiber its fleece produces. It's what attracted Pat to the animals in 1993.
My husband and I were over at the coast, and we stopped at the Sebastopol Apple Festival. That's not what it's called, but whatever that is, and someone had an alpaca there. And they said, oh, would you like to touch it? And I always say, oh, it's like touching a cloud.
Pat, who wanted to learn how to spin and weave, was sold. She and her husband began raising these soft and cuddly creatures full-time in 1993, turning their Esparto farm in Yolo County into a thriving business. They use and sell alpaca fiber and products made from the fiber in their ranch store. Pat also teaches the art of spinning and weaving to customers. Alpacas produce one of the world's finest and most luxurious natural fibers. The fiber is not only soft and lightweight, but stronger than wool.
The fineness of fiber is measured by the diameter of the individual fibers in microns. On the average, cashmere has a lower micron count than alpaca, so it is finer. There are other things, though, that make fiber feel soft, and all hair, wools have microscopic scales, our own hair too. And alpaca scales are shallow, and so it has a really soft, silky feel.
However, Pat says all fibers are different and have different uses. It just depends on what you want. But alpaca fiber is perfect for spinning, knitting, and weaving rugs, sweaters, blankets, scarves, and hats. The Sacramento Knitting Group, visiting the ranch, say they love the quality and durability of using alpaca yarn. Noni Redmond is stocking up on yarn to make sweaters.
Well, because alpaca is so nice to knit with. It's soft, and you make very nice scarves and shawls with it. And they've now perfected this lovely yarn that you can make socks with.
Just because the quality of the yarn, it's very good quality. It's, as I said, I've been knitting for so long that I don't go and buy cheap yarn. I don't look at the price of yarn because it's my hobby. It's the only thing I indulge myself in, other than shoes sometimes.
Caring for alpacas is pretty low maintenance. Pat says they don't have to wash the alpacas before shearing season in the spring. Alpacas don't have lanolin in their fleece like sheep, making it dry and easy to handle.
Their fiber sort of clings together enough for most of the year to keep the dirt and debris out. Dust gets in there, and they take dust baths, which cleans off the weeds. And then, just before shearing, I'll take it's a soft slicker brush like you would use for a dog, and just brush open the very outside layer to open up those fibers, and then I blow the dirt and debris out of it.
Alpacas produce about 8 pounds of fiber a year and come in more natural colors than any other fiber-producing animal. However, Pat learned a technique called hand painting, which basically dyes the yarn into different, vibrant colors. But much of the fiber can be used directly off the animal.
This is the raw fleece. This is right off the animal. They don't have lanolin, so you can even see a little bit of dirt. We don't clean it. We just blow the debris out. And from there, you can either spin it yourself or send it to a mill. This stuff has been processed at a mill, spun into yarn. I send this out to mills too. This comes back in what's prepared for spinners.
I like the feel of it, and I like the history of it.
Interest in alpacas has increased over the years, especially in California, where there are now more than 200 alpaca ranches. And what makes raising alpacas so appealing, how profitable the fleece is. Alpaca fiber is one of the most popular and sought-after fibers by consumers and international textile industries worldwide. But for Pat here at West Valley Alpacas, these cuddly creatures are more than just a business. They're family.
Are you going to come say hi? You're so shy, but it's... Oh, no, I know. Oh, yes. Oh, Asta, this is a treat. Asta's usually very shy. Oh, what a good girl. Yeah, it's scary growing up, isn't it?
For California Country, I'm Mary Blair.